So there was no Google back in the mid-'80s, but somehow I did manage to learn about a few songwriter resources, and I'm thinking maybe it was like an index in the back of or an appendix in the back of the Songwriters Market, which I mentioned in my last video. And the first thing I learned about was an organization called Songwriters Resources and Services, SRS, which later changed its name to the National Academy of Songwriters. And my first experience with SRS was not a good one. So I called them. I had these 3 songs. And I didn't even really know any of the industry terminology or even how to describe the songs. The real category of these songs, they'd be considered novelty songs, but I didn't know that word. So I tried to describe the musical styles, and like I thought Job Search Blues, it was like this classic rock kind of groove. So I said Chuck Berry, even though the song doesn't really sound like Chuck Berry. But the guy who answered the phone was obviously, his job was to talk to beginners, but he didn't seem to have any patience for beginners, because I tried to describe these songs to him, and he's like, nobody's doing Chuck Berry, like, you idiot. So that was not very helpful, although later on, NAS became a really important part of my songwriter journey.